All right, so we're going to be talking about the golden character on this one, just basically revisiting what I've already kind of previously said, but adding in some more details. So I posted a video a couple days ago, and I already made it clear that somebody was trying to catfish me in the Ant Reports channel. But we see how the golden character is trying to play this plausible deniability, knowing damn well that people in the golden sphere catfish is other content creators. They've done it now, they've done it to me. They've done it to Golden Goddess, and they've also done it to a lady from the UK called Miranda's World. I mean, there's people on the internet who will literally catfish you, and they'll do that to start crap, to instigate drama, and that's precisely what happened in this scenario. Someone pretended to be me under using my avatar, and they were talking crap back and forth to the Golden Goddess. And I already specifically said, like, that wasn't me. I jumped into the chat 60 minutes in and saw someone was using my avatar pretend to be me. I was like, this is weird crap. People are trying to start crap. And so when Golden Goddess talks about, oh, they're bringing up my family, I don't know your family. I don't care about your family. I don't even care about you. But you keep trying to like start shit and slander me and bring up my name. So I'm going to go back and basically, challenge the slander that you're spreading towards me. So I don't know nothing about her family or her husband or ex. I know that she basically has a DV charge against her, separated partner. That was made public. I know that, but I don't know the guy's name. And so like whoever the catfisher who put that comment in the chat, that wasn't me. And see, and Golden Goddess knows damn well that there's people who catfish because it happened to her. It happened to her a couple years ago when she was beefing with this black woman named Bossy Empress TV. Someone pretended to be Golden Goddess and went into Bossy's chat and called Bossy Empress kids like monkeys. That was a big deal. I remember a couple years ago, people were like, whoa, Golden Goddess is racist. But it was basically revealed that that was a catfish account. It was a fake account. And see, that's what people do. People will pretend to be another content creator to start beef with another content creator to stir up drama. See, and you notice I never use that example to point out that the Golden Goddess is racist. I'll just use the Golden Goddess's own words. She was publicly, was battling and fighting with black women on a live stream. She was drunk, clout chasing, and she said she was superior to black women because she's mixed race.
Hybrid mixed people are the superior race. You want to get down to it, bitch? We are the superior race, honey.
Okay, we have the record publicly, so I'll use that as an example. But this whole thing, with the catfish account, that somebody was pretending to be Golden Goddess on Bossy Empress's live stream. You notice, guys, I never use that to try to say, oh, look at how Golden Goddess is so racist. She calls people's kids monkeys. I never use that because I don't need to use that, and I have ethics and morale. And I understand that there's people who catfish to sabotage and start crap. And that's precisely what happened in this recent incident, if you want to call it an incident. Someone was pretending to be me, and they revealed information, or they said something about the Golden Goddess's ex-husband or something. I don't know nothing about this woman's family, right? But someone's pretending to be me to start crap with Golden Goddess, and she takes the bait on purpose because it's plausible deniability. She knows that there's there's people who catfish, but she's using this as basically fuel to start this beef and drama with me when she knows I don't want nothing to do with her, right? And she's bugged other content creators so much to where they've had to basically report her and get her in a kind of a legal situation to stop contacting other content creators. And she can't, reference that and mention that. So now what does she do? She's going to try to attack me because, she needs a boogeyman to kind of rally up the other feminists and femcells to go against the mean biracial guy who's so dangerous and threatening. He's bringing up people's families, never brought up anyone's family. If someone uses a fake catfish account to talk crap about you, and I when I was in a chat, I basically said, hey, this person's not me. And I made a video, a disclaimer saying, hey, you can verify if it's an authentic account, because people do catfish to slur and slander other content creators and to sabotage and start drama. We know that. And I wanted to point that out, that the Golden Goddess knows that, okay, because it happened to her over on Bossy Empress. But the thing is you notice, like I said again, I'm going to say it again, I didn't use that example with the whole catfisher trying to slander Bossy Empress's kids, right? The catfisher who was pretending to be Golden Goddess. See, I'll give Golden Goddess the benefit of the doubt because I know there's catfishers. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and know that it wasn't her that called, Bossy Empress kids monkeys. I knew that was not really believable because she's too much of a black male worshiper, right? To go like, but she will say she's superior to black women.
Hybrid mixed people are the superior race. You want to get down to it, bitch? We are the superior race, honey.
I know she publicly said that. See, because she doesn't like black women, because she's competing with black women to get black men. But to black men, she'll never disrespect them like that. The Golden Goddess created a whole troll channel called the Golden Sphere Troll, trolling me, trolling the Ant Report, other biracial men, and also trolling Magic Mulata, a biracial woman. So her main target, the people she wanted to harass and target, has always been biracial people. She doesn't fit in well into biracial circles because even her herself, she identifies herself as a subgroup to black people. She basically anchors herself into blackness by having black men's kids. That's how she legitimizes her position in the black community. And she was kicked out of divestor spaces because the divestors didn't like her. Black women, they didn't like her because they can feel her negative energy. They could feel that she was competing with them and that she doesn't really like black women. And she doesn't even really like black men, but she uses black men to make black women jealous. So her main competition she sees is with black women. So there's a lot going on there. Of course, I can revisit that in the future, but I'm going to stay on topic right now. And what I also wanted to add is that she instigates mobs to strike channels. As you can see right here with this screenshot, that she put a comment on another person's channel. She's instigating other content creators and instigating mobs, inciting mobs, I should say, to strike channels. She did that to me on this channel that this video is uploaded on. I've had to create multiple channels, functional channels. I have a fitness channel. I have like a business channel that I need to be more active on, honestly. And then I have a history channel, right? So I created other channels because I realized that this individual, this problematic golden character, was false flagging and inciting mobs to strike my channel, which is against the YouTube policy, the community guidelines. It's against them to strike, incite a mob to strike channels. And she's done that many times. She encourages her audience to troll people, to, strike channels down. And so I've had to deal with that. I've dealt with that like a year ago. And after I dealt with that, I realized, well, shit, I can't just be, be active on one channel and just have this as my main thing. Like I have to have other channels to operate on as well, because they're going to target your channels. And what the goal for her, I should say, when I say them, I'm only speaking about two people. Okay. Golden Goddess Multiracial movement. But their goal, those two, is to make it so biracial men don't have a voice. They don't want us to have a voice. Right? They want to be, they like their pedestal they have being the light-skinned mixed preference amongst black men. But now that they see biracial men have a voice and we're trying to carve out our own space where we are centered and biracial women, our complements are centered with us, they don't like that. They want it to be just them and then black men, right? So that's why they're really against biracial men that are content creators. They don't want us to have a voice. It's been that way since I found these people. It took me a month or two, about a few weeks to figure it out. But it's been kind of an uphill battle ever since. Because like I'm saying, like they're going to go that deep to like striking your channel. They don't agree with something. But I figured out kind of with that experiment, learning process, you have to understand the golden character is a violent criminal. It was brought to my attention over a year ago. Like when I first entered into space, she already at that time, she just got like a DV charge. She just got a DV charge. And what it is as well is she needs a boogeyman because she wants to play this gender role, this gender game, the gender card. She plays the race card more than any other content creator that I've ever seen, more than any other African American. This biracial who grew up in a trailer park, she plays the race card more than anyone I've ever seen, but she also plays the gender card. And so she's really upset about the fact that I can attract women on my platform and that I've collaborated with several women. Because, you know, this golden character, she's a stalker. She watches all my videos and all my live streams, and she looks into all my comments and she sees who's commenting. And the fact that she sees women that are commenting, liking my content, engaged in a discussion, it really incites her. That's why she hates me more than anybody, right? Because I'm a man, I have a voice, a biracial man. I'm very brash and I'm very proud. And I, will basically stand on my shit. And she, like I said, she has a history of abuse towards men. That's a critical thing to understand. So we look at her behavior on YouTube, it kind of makes sense why she's so aggressive and violent towards men. But she needs a boogeyman because she tried this crap with some other man on YouTube, basically exposed her. And she got into some legal trouble with this other content creator. So basically she can't mention the guy's name. Now she's resorting to kind of putting the blame on another content creator, meaning me. Because she needs a boogeyman. She needs a boogeyman to rally up the kind of femcel group to attack the men that are so bad or the man's being so bad. But it doesn't hold that much weight because there's already too many women who support me. But she is jealous that women support me. And I first kind of figured that out a year ago when I was on my European vacation and I traveled to England, and one of my destinations I went to was London, the big city there. And I met up with another content creator, still support, very cordial with Afropean Monica. Shout out to her. So I met up with her there, and we were, both of us live on camera. Not live, it was a recorded video, but we were both, on camera having a discussion at one of the kind of central parks in London. And the two, golden sisters, the golden girls, they saw that and they made a whole podcast slandering me because they went into femcel rage. They were so enraged to see me and this beautiful biracial woman, Afropean Monica, on camera talking about biracial, subject material. The thing is with these two golden sisters, right? They can't do that. They don't respect biracial men. They don't like biracial men. They'll never be on camera with a biracial man talking about biracial issues. See, I can talk with biracial women on camera about biracial issues. I have enough supporters and people who like me. See, that's why these golden girls, the golden characters, they're upset with me. When I say golden girls, remember guys, I'm only referring to two content creators, only two. Multiracial movement and Golden Goddess, who both have a history of harassment and doxing and abuse on YouTube and false flagging other content creators' channels. So I've got to be clear, guys. I'm only talking about two individuals. But yeah, they're just really went into femcel rage and mad that I collaborated with another biracial woman and that's why the two golden sisters, they're on this hate and smear and slander campaign to try to falsely accuse me of things and, slander my credibility. They're trying to basically fearmonger and get other women mainly to not support me because they want to play the whole black community gender war, but in biracial spaces. And it's ineffective because people want the biracial content. They want to hear what biracial men and women have to say, what they think, and they want a sense of community. They don't want all this drama, gender warring bullshit. I know I don't. And my audience, the people who subscribe to me or support me, comment, they don't want that crap. They don't want the Jerry Springer show. And these two golden sisters, when Jerry Springer passed away a year ago, they publicly, proudly were like, oh, we're going to keep the spirit of Jerry Springer alive. We love Jerry Springer. And there is a difference between, I say, baby mama or a single mother. And I want to make that distinction that I'm not disrespecting women who are single moms. When I'm saying baby mama, I'm primarily referring to these two golden characters because the baby mama, it's like a culture in Black America where they have a very significant illegitimacy rate where they're single parent households. It's almost like people plan to become a single parent and they don't even plan to get married. They don't want to get married because I'm not saying all people, but a lot of people in that culture, right? In a large portion of African American culture, there's a lot of women who want to be single moms. They want to have ownership over a child essentially, or they want a companion, so to speak. but they don't want to have a ring and be like indebted to a man, right? But they want it like, see, there's a actual culture based around that, sadly, in the African American group in America. And that's why I refer to it as baby mama, because baby mama, that entails basically the culture, the kind of degenerate behavior, the ghetto behavior, right? So I want to make that distinction, that I'm not slandering single moms, but like whatever circumstance that happened where they're basically a single parent. I'm specifically saying baby mama, and it's in reference to being adjacent to the kind of African American hood culture where they're promoting single motherhood to a negative degree to where it's detrimental to a community. And that's what both of these characters, the golden characters, they both embody that. So I mean, there's so much more I can share. Like I said, I don't want to make these long. I'm not going to be like them, making a whole long hour live stream talking crap about me. Don't have the time for that. Make it short and sweet. I'm already annoyed and bored with these characters. I've been annoyed and bored. But what their strategy, like I said, what they do, they want to destroy my credibility. And they're mainly mad that biracial women support me. They're upset about that. And then they want to like go out here and spread lies and false narratives and try to slander my name. And what they'll also do is they'll try to get cool with male content creators, and they'll try to set them up as crash test dummies to attack me or to go against me and to sabotage relationships. That's what they were doing with the Ant Report. They know the Ant Report, me and him are cool, we're cordial. So they tried to go over to his platform and bombard it with their BS and try to get him to like turn and slander me. See, they're starting crap. They're instigating crap. And this type of stuff is really, it's overplayed and it's played out.